Hi everyone, my name is Selena Avakian and I belong mainly to the ethnic group of Armenians, but I also identify with the Persian and American culture. My parents are Armenians who grew up in Iran and were exposed to that culture until they moved to the United States, also known as a melting pot, about 27 years ago, before I was even born, so it should not be surprising that I have been influenced by the American culture since I was raised here all my life. Cultural traits that characterize me as a member of the Armenian culture would be the language I speak. I am able to speak Armenian, but not Farsi since Armenian was the main language spoken by my parents in the household. Another cultural trait is how much I value my family. We are taught to respect, love, and be loyal to our family members. Spending quality time is important to keep the closeness and connection intact, and no matter what, we should always be able to depend on each other because friends can come and go, but family is forever. A mannerism that I find to be in relation with this value is we greet each other with a kiss on each side of the cheek and a hug, which is an outward expression of the bond we share. The religion that we grew up with was Christianity. Armenia is actually considered the first nation to have adopted Christianity as the state religion in AD 301. I was not brought up in a household where we would attend church every Sunday or read the Bible. I would say we use Christianity as the foundation for our morals and values. As I grew older, I became a firm believer in living your life with integrity, making good decisions, and treating others the way you would want to be treated. And I personally don't need a book or church to practice those traits. I like a variety of different genres of music, everything from hip-hop,
I done grew around some people living their life in bottles. Granddaddy had the golden flask, backstroke every day in Chicago. Some
R&B,
so common, still so rare, and I'm in awe.
pop, and house music.
Turn me on.
This type of music has to do with an aspect of American culture that I have adopted and is mainly what I listen to when I'm with my friends or by myself. However, I do love to hear Armenian music, and Persian music, in events such as family gatherings and weddings, which sets a family vibe and is reminiscent of my childhood. Both Armenian and Persian dancing requires a lot of fluid hand movements as seen in this video clip. As far as fashion goes, I would say that my fashion is completely based off American trends. High-waisted pants and skirts paired with a crop top is a trend that is currently in style and is what my wardrobe mainly consists of. I like looking at magazines for inspiration as well as emulating popular celebrity styles. Even though my Armenian and Iranian culture does not influence how I dress, it does play a big role when it comes to food and dining. The preparation of food and presentation of the table shows a sign of respect for the people you invite into your home and stands as a representation of you. Even if you are just stopping by someone's house for a cup of coffee, you can expect a full table with fruits, snacks, and many pastries. Armenian coffee plays a major role of the social aspect in our culture. It is called surge in Armenian and is served in an espresso-sized cup, and one of the most popular pastries it is served with is called a nazuk. So whether you are having 3 guests or 15, you can expect a table crammed with a lot of food, definitely more than what will be eaten. I've been brought up with a mix of foods from Armenia and Iran. Most of our home-cooked dishes are based around rice. In the Armenian culture, it's mainly rice and kebab, and in the Iranian culture, it's rice and some sort of flavored stew, such as ghormeh sabzi. I did also experience cultural negotiation once again with American food, because growing up, French fries, chicken nuggets, pizza, and burgers were also some of my favorite meals. Other aspects also play a role in my cultural identity, such as gender. I was brought up in a household where the man should be playing the role of a provider and the woman should be in charge of the cooking, cleaning, and taking care of the children. As I got older and my ambitions grew, I knew I could be just as successful as any man as long as I was motivated and maintained a healthy balance between work life and home life. Overall, I feel blessed to have a mix of three different yet amazing cultures, and I am proud of how these cultures played an influential role in the person I became today, and I wouldn't change it for anything.